All right, we're live. We are here in Houston, Texas, with the Four Horsemen. We've got, as always, Eric Jackman. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. I'm a fish out of water. I'm a Yankee, dirty, nasty Yankee in Texas. But I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling welcomed. And being with Ron Paul today, what a charge.
We're here with the Unabomber, Ryan Dawson.
That's right. Read the manifesto.
And we've got a special guest today. I'm just going to let him introduce himself.
I'm Pug. The Ron Paul event. I was fangirling so hard. Like I was so nervous. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Got some good pictures.
Yeah,
So-
we got a great picture of Ryan with the map and Ron Paul.
that's great.
That's awesome.
I showed him the crime map. He goes, "Oh, it looks like a bunch of nice guys on it."
Oh, man. So we've been planning this for what, like 2 months, maybe?
Yeah.
We were all in D.C. together, and then Ryan decided to torture himself and come back out here again. But it was all worth it to see Ron Paul. None of us had ever. Sorry, Eric, you worked on his campaign. You saw him how much, like in 2012?
Yeah, I saw him quite a bit in 2012. I worked on his campaign after Gary Johnson dropped out because I was on his campaign originally. And then when he dropped out, all of us Gary Johnson guys endorsed Ron Paul and worked on his campaign. And I saw him a good amount, but it had been 10 years since I saw him. So he was a young man of 77 last time I saw
What's
him.
Aleppo?
And what is Aleppo? But he's great to see him. He's 87 years old, but he's crispy and he's intact and he's still battling out for liberty. And he spoke for almost an hour?
Just ad-libbing it.
Yeah.
An hour?
Yeah.
Just hot fire. So
He's been killing it with the speeches lately.
It's
Today,
good Bernanke
and then
impression.
Reno, his just off the cuff he's
Yeah.
amazing for his age, especially. Like it's really impressive.
Yeah, I think he's at least 100 years mentally younger than Biden.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
He's-
like, I mean, he has the wisdom of being as old as Biden, but like, you know, the clarity and the I don't know. He's totally like aware of what's going
yeah,
on.
he doesn't like to sniff children either, so that's
No.
definitely
Yeah, that's
plus.
cool.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's cool.
Come on, man.
I mean, he remembered who you were talking about the campaign.
Yeah.
right? Like,
Oh yeah. He remembered the people who brought me into the campaign in 2012, and I could just tell he was excited to see people who were, like he mentioned, in parts of his career and where he was, who ended up working for him or going on to do their own things. So that was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool to see.
So Ryan, you've probably been the fan of him the longest, so it was pretty cool to finally meet him. right?
Yeah, it was. I've had opportunities before because Dr. Paul and Walter Jones worked on a bill that I pushed really hard for our island to fight against beach erosion, and his office actually called me to come back to DC, and I didn't have the money,
Yeah.
so I didn't do it.
Damn.
I don't know.
Well, we sent it all to Ukraine instead. Yeah, it was awesome. A lot of energy. Probably 500 people.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere around there.
Yeah,
And also, like, not just Ron Paul, but we had Lou Rockwell give a base, like, pro-isolationist speech. Like, the way he opened it up was talking about some guy in Europe who's, like, carving out new countries or whatever. And he said, I'm not talking about Putin, I'm talking about Hitler
Right.
in
Oh, it was so
1939.
nice.
I was like, whoa, that's awesome.
It's like surrounded by hostile enemies. Like,
Yeah, it was. And then Dan McAdams' speech was great. Scott Ritter's, I thought, was actually the best out of the
I like his glasses prop.
yeah.
His Maverick line.
yeah, very timely with Top Gun Maverick being out, which you should all see. I support anything Tom Cruise does. I'm a Scientologist, so whenever Tom Cruise does something, it's part of the Church of Scientology. We have to support it. You know?
But that line, you're talking a check your ass can't cash,
Right.
was stolen from pro wrestling. That was classy. Freddie Glassy said that first.
Oh yeah, that was phenomenal. Like he talked a lot about how people are people underestimate Russia, and like as anyone's keeping up with it, the media is saying that Russia's just getting their ass kicked, and Zelensky's like, even recently, I'm sure you saw where he had to acknowledge, like, no, we've been defeated on basically every front, and it was he made a phenomenal speech, very like a military realism take.
Yeah. The other thing that was awesome is he brought China in, because a lot of people are like based on Russia, but then they're like, our enemy isn't Russia. We need to have our troops ready to fight China
Right.
instead. And it's just like,
And he's like,
Do you mean West Taiwan?
West Taiwan. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, the neocon on China has been unbelievable.
Yeah,
right.
Seeing all the, even MAGA people are, God. They're up to lunch on the China lunacy.
Absolutely.
China's been raping us for so long, and it ends right now. Okay? I mean, well, Xi Jinping, he's a nice guy, but he's a tough guy. Nice guy, but
Ping pong.
Xi Jinping Pong, Comet Ping Pong, Xi Jinping Pong Pizza. He's a nice guy, tough guy, but a nice guy.
So Ryan, you screened a new film today.
Yeah.
Or I guess you screened it in DC too. But
Well, I
you
did
had
that
a final.
so I could get feedback and improve it.
Yeah.
Improved it. And that's basically the final one. Can add a little bit of music and stuff, but yeah, it was. I think we had a full room, and we triggered some snowflakes,
That was funny.
which Ricky has on film.
Yeah, Ricky's got a close up.
There's always somebody like that, but yeah, everyone else other than the snowflakes enjoyed it. So it's information rich and probably the best production I've ever had on any.
That by far the best production.
It was like a real
not
movie,
probably like
right?
by far.
Yeah, it was very professionally done.
It looked amazing. Like I can't wait for y'all to see it.
You had a room full of a lot of people who had stayed up drinking most of the night, and like nobody fell asleep. Like,
Yeah, that's
pretty
impressive.
good.
That's actually like really.
And that's after like the whole Ron Paul conference. too.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was early this morning. We were up early for Liberty Day.
Yeah.
Liberty got us up early because we're young people.
Go.
Yeah, go.
the young people are excited about
Liberty.
freedom and liberty.
This morning, yeah, over to the Crimea and Donbass. Yeah, it's been cool. Definitely worth the trip. I mean, Dawson had to go through hell to get here, as he always does. Coming
I
from
was
Japan.
sick as hell.
They smuggled in a big suitcase full of baby
We
formula.
got him.
Yeah.
we got him.
Right.
We
You got
him
a
in.
shout out from Dan McAdams.
Yeah, he told me
Yeah,
it
that
good.
was cool.
It was great. We got Dawson in the
It's
diplomatic
more like I
couch.
can't bring that much baby fluid or formula to make a difference, but it's the principle of it is saying, yeah, I felt sorry for this third world country, America.
Right.
That's how I thought I'd bring some baby food because you don't have enough.
Also, guys, he brought it for Biden because that's what they're feeding him. You know, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Kamala's going.
Send that to the border.
Kamala's going. Okay, Russia's a country. Ukraine's a. Come on, Joe. You got to eat it. You got to eat it. And Ukraine's a bigger, smaller country.
And that's not nice.
Oh,
So how shitty was traveling like compared to a few months ago? Is Japan still cocked or what's the deal?
Well, they still have masks and crap, but like what sucked is there was a storm over Dallas, which I was supposed to go there. I had like 4 hours so I could go to Daily Plaza and stuff and then get a connection flight to Houston. But they just passed right over it and landed in Houston, made us sit there, refueled the plane, and then flew it back to Dallas and then canceled all of our flights.
Nice.
So this is funny. A fan came and picked me up, got me some food and stuff, and he ordered a Lyft, and we had other people cash app him. And the girl that took me to Houston, actually took me to Texas City, a little bit south of Houston, had a 4-hour education about industrial society and its future. I think she was walked out of that car like that. We started in 9/11. We got into everything. She was like asking me a million questions.
Now everyone's jealous.
she's gonna get into the tiny home movement now because Ted Kaczynski was a pioneer in the tiny home movement for sure.
So did you
For sure.
like Google Ted Kaczynski glasses to find those, or did you just find ones that look similar? Or
None of my friends' glasses, I don't know. I might steal them.
yeah, good luck for sure.
It's kind of the same as Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. That's why I'm wearing the Nationalist Capitalist here. So gotta have the hoodie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't really-
Toplobster.com. You can buy all the
Yeah, that hoodie's awesome.
Can't really see with the inside with the shades, but they do look nice.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to get some naturalist capitalist merch. That's awesome.
Yeah, you should
yeah, for sure.
represent today too.
There's been a lot of cool people here, though. Like, I guarantee this is the most base bar. This hotel bar is the most base bar in probably the world right now. I don't know. Maybe Iran. No, Iran doesn't have bars, do they?
Scott Ritter was holding court last night and told his Clinton story.
Yep.
Hilarious, man. I had him going. I was picking his brain about anthrax.
He was complaining about. He said that third beer on his speech today. He said that third beer was a bad idea. I was like, that was my fault. My bad.
Yeah, number 2 was mine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised the drone strike didn't take us all out, to be honest. But like, all of us are here, and then Ron Paul, Lou Rockwell, Scott Ritter, Dan McAdams, Pete Quinones is also here. Like, it just seemed like a prime
A
opportunity.
Russian drone strike.
Yeah, wipe us all off the
Yeah.
map if they didn't do it. So
Yeah, it was good. It felt. I was saying to someone earlier, it just felt good to be
Phil Giraldi
around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Around people who, are like-minded and liberty-minded and resistant to the propaganda and all the bullshit that we've had fire hosed at us about not only the economy but foreign policy and Russia and all that. So
Yeah, I mean, like
it's nice.
the event we
It's
were
nice.
at in March, like everyone was based on Israel,
Yeah.
but they were kind of a lot
They
of
were
them were
Russia
tucked
gators.
on
Bad on
Syria.
Russia, bad on Syria.
Yeah,
I said, who here seen Spinning Squirrel? Every hand was up. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that was
okay,
pretty
that's
awesome.
why you're here. They're all hardcores.
It was just nice to kind of recapture that because I worked on Ron's campaign in 2012 and it's an energy and a feeling and you miss it. You miss it when
Right,
you're just
absolutely.
dealing with people day in and day out and they think everything's fine.
It's a breath of fresh air for sure.
I didn't know Ron Paul was like 6'5".
Yeah,
We'll go with it, yeah.
he's intact. He's
Yeah.
crispy. Well, I swim and
He
I
had big
ride
hands too.
I ride my bike. Yeah, that's how I dominated the neocons with my hands. Yeah, it was everything though. I'm glad that it came together and we could be with Dr. No.
I gave
Yeah.
Carol some Hokkaido chocolate.
It's nice.
That stuff is so good.
Carol's awesome.
She's
I talked to
a
her
rock
for
star.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
She's
sweet.
yeah.
Carol's cookbooks, Liberty cookbooks, were very popular with the young people.
Does Jesse Ventura have any nice things to say about Dr. Paul?
I love Ron Paul. Every time I think of him, I tear up a little bit because he's a veteran, and you know what, Reed? I'm a veteran, and Ron Paul gets it. He gets it. When his country called, he served. What did Newt Gingrich do? He banged an intern and cheated on his wife who had cancer. Ron Paul's a hero, and I love him. The
So-
gangs hate him.
We always have a saying that like kind of just is remembered for each trip. So what was it last trip?
Last was Trump. It was think about it. And then this trip, it's I'm a veteran. Me and Oliver Stone are Vietnam veterans. I'm a veteran, Ryan.
Signify.
Yeah, I served. And Chris Kyle, the American liar, slandered me. He slandered me and he lied. And he did. He did.
He absolutely made that up. His whole story
And
is
then,
made up.
like the day he died, Ron Paul's Facebook says, "Live by the sword, die by the sword." Woo!
So
That was like, whoa.
So Pug, you've never shown your face on camera before.
That's
This
right.
is the first time.
Yep, that's
Wow.
right.
So what made it feel right?
What
this
was
time?
funny is
Well,
people recognizing your voice.
Yeah,
and your
right.
Pug.
People would come up to me in the bar and be like, "I know you. You're Pug." Like just hearing my voice. But
Scott
I don't
Ritter
know,
asked-
man. It's you guys. Y'all
Scott
are cool
Ritter
as
said,
fuck,
"Is
like-
this your bodyguard?"
Yeah, Scott Ritter asked if I was his bodyguard.
Pug's gone wild.
You and Frank.
But I don't know. I'm kind of wanted to anyway. Like it's kind of like liberating in a little way, you know, like
Came out of the closet.
because there's more
Mr.
stuff I
Zelensky.
could have done if I wasn't worried about that, you know. And so it's like,
Yeah, we all do it. I mean,
yeah,
well, I've had some consequences.
Just a couple.
a couple.
We like Pug's face a lot nicer than Carly Fiorina's. And I said it during the campaign. Look at that face. We're going to elect that face. Give me a break. Look at that face. She looks like a crab apple that has Down syndrome. She does.
Oh my
She
god.
does, quite frankly. But bottom line, Pug's a beautiful man. He's much better looking than Carly Fiorina. Believe me.
This is the first IRL for Horsemen, isn't it?
4 of us.
Short one and
We did 3 of us in in DC for like
Oh, cool.
15
We were
minutes.
high on
Yeah.
Pink Floyd embers.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
Pink Floyd, premier prog rock band, Roger Waters, based on
Yeah,
Israel.
I've heard of them.
We love him. We love Roger Waters.
Yeah.
Roger Waters. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you see some of Robert and the Catch's music video at the beginning of the film?
I did. Yeah, that was hard hitting, man. Yeah,
Yeah, he's cool.
yeah, that was. And you said he's only 19.
He made that
Back
when he was
then.
19. He's
Yeah.
like 23 now or something. He works for RT. Bad timing. He said he worked for Press TV. They got canceled out of the UK and he got canceled on YouTube. He goes to work for RT.
Oh
And
man.
then they got canceled on everything except even Telegram. It was like,
Yeah.
so bad career choices.
So I'm moving to New Hampshire in like a week, so I'll be back there with Eric. But what's coming up for you, Ryan? Anything interesting? The
Gonna
next,
be a Yankee light.
yeah.
Diet Yankee.
Well, we gotta have
That's
the
perfect.
diagonal flag with the white dot for New Hampshire. So
That's right. Really
Yeah.
good yin yang. Well, I'm going back to Japan on Monday, and I've got a bunch of interviews lined up. Scott Ritter, Giraldi, of course. Giraldi's been on before. Lou's been on before, but yeah, we got some Ukraine interviews, and I've got a guest. I'm not going to say he's a big deal, but I don't want who to come in and get it canceled.
Right.
So I'll wait. Y'all will love it. And so we'll hit into Ukraine, and then I'm going to upload New Mech for purchase.
The New Mech film's phenomenal. Like it's very good.
And Four Horsemen Substack. That'll be good.
Yeah, we want to launch a Four Horsemen Substack and
See how long that lasts.
Yeah.
And then, I got Tower Gang coming up,
Yeah.
That'll be good. I'm looking forward to
and
that.
they said they want to talk about
Stuff. Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
the thing.
So go subscribe to Tower Gang on Odyssey and see Ryan on the 29th.
It's going to be the topic that's illegal to say in certain places.
And then today's what, the 5th or the 4th? What's today's date?
I think it's the 4th.
We got the next Four Horsemen on the 19th.
Yeah.
And,
Good guess.
I don't know if we're going to announce it here. Well, we'll tease it a little bit. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of anticipation for Ryan to
Quite-
finally talk to this
Quite
guest.
the artiste.
Yes, talented artist.
And I
fearless
believe the
storyteller.
First female.
Yes. Yep. First woman.
So we're not sure. We
So
can't call us the
we're-
horse
we're
people.
slipping?
Yeah.
we are the horse babies.
Yeah.
The 4 horse babies.
Can you define woman?
I can't. I'm not a biologist.
We need that Matt Walsh guy to come and tell us. what
Right.
that is.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
got
Yeah.
a biologist.
He's doing a ton of research on that right now, worldwide. So.
Oh, good.
Dude,
All
we should
power
get him
to
on the Four Horsemen.
Oh,
Matt
God.
Walsh. That would
Oh,
be base.
God.
You getting Kokesh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was with Kokesh at the convention last week, and he's going to do Four Horsemen. So that's going to be.
Was he aware of it, or you just tell him?
Well, I asked him if he was still friendly with you, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Oh
yeah, I
yeah."
mailed him the other day, but
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he'd watched Four Horsemen. Or not.
No, he hadn't. I just told him what it was, but he's been on Tower Gang and stuff. So
I'm not afraid to mix it up.
no,
I'll always love Adam
Kokesh is based.
I'll always love him.
He's what is he? He's Liberty's what?
Well, recently he's in near final form and he's become Liberty's Beetlejuice. No, we love him. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
And I haven't seen Adam in 10 years. I saw him 10 years ago during all the Ron Paul stuff. He came to New Hampshire, and that's the first time I met him in person.
Yeah.
And then my brother marched, and Adam organized Veterans for Ron Paul march in D.C., right in front of the White House, which was fucking awesome. So,
Wow.
Adam will always love you.
Yeah,
Always love Adam.
unconditionally.
Yeah, he's done a lot of cool stuff over the years.
I've always defended him when everybody else dogpiled on him. I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
He just says it, man. He just puts it out there. He doesn't care. That's what I love about him.
That's for
That's what I
sure.
love about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who
that's great.
else do we know like that?
You might know someone else who does that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, cool. We'll just cap it off there. But thanks for watching the Four Horsemen as always, everyone. As long as I'm on YouTube, stay subscribed, but go follow me on Odyssey as well. And go become a supporting member of Ryan's website, ancreport.com.
This trip was expensive, so I would appreciate the shekels.
And then go support Eric Jackman and his YouTube, his Substack, and his Patreon.
Yep, Jackman Radio.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you want to say anything?
I just do stuff with Ryan. Like I'm everything.
He's just
I
a
do is
leech
now
off
his.
of Ryan.
No, he does a Telegram podcast with me on there sometimes.
We used to do a bunch of streams on YouTube.
We were like regulars on YouTube for a while until
obviously.
the oven door slammed in our face. But
But now we're on Odyssey still. Right?
yeah, fuck Lincoln. I agree.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. All right, I got a blue thing showing up on my screen, so we're gonna kill it. But thanks everyone for watching.
See you next time.
Let's see, where are we?
Gold and liberty. Ron Paul forever.
Close. Trying to kill it. There we go.
Infowars.com.
We can hang out.
Infowars.com.